Hi, my name is Sarah Kirk, and I'm the Assistant Curator and one of the interpreters at the Old Barracks Museum. And today I'm answering some questions from our Ask the Barracks series. Today's questions are from Kevin, and he did ask quite a few questions, so I'm going to break them down each one by one. The first question from Kevin is how many times and during what periods was the Old Barracks used as an inoculation site? So the Old Barracks was established as a military hospital for the Continental Line in February 1777. The orders are given to Dr. Bodo Otto to establish the site. So February 1777, and then for the duration of the war, it is a Continental Line hospital. The second question is, were camp followers and locals inoculated as well? We don't know. So for camp followers especially, they're traveling with the Army, they're associated with the Army, but we don't know if they're inoculated. There's just a lack of primary sources on camp followers in general. So there's so many questions about what their life was like during the Revolutionary War, and one of them is, were they inoculated? We do know some camp followers are working as nurses, and those nurses would have certainly either already have been inoculated, be inoculated, or have already had smallpox. And that's because if they're working with people who are getting inoculated, those people who've just been inoculated are now contagious. Locals, no. There was no military movement to inoculate individuals, the civilians. What we know is George Washington puts the order out that all of the Continental Line either has to be inoculated or have already had smallpox. Those are the options, but that did not touch the civilian population. And during this time, it's actually illegal in some states to be inoculated. So the people of Trenton, it would be up to them. By this point in the war, though, after 1777, when we're established as an inoculation site, a lot of people have fled Trenton, and we don't know when they come back. So the people who are established in Trenton during this time, they're probably somehow affiliated with the Army, so they're either militia or they're selling to the Army or helping in some way, so they may have been inoculated, but it seems like it's something they would have personally had to do. And how many people were treated at the barracks? We have no idea. A lot. This was a place that was kind of in the middle of everything. If people were marching up to Morristown or coming down to Philadelphia, we're in between, so a lot of people could have been treated just for different things over time. Who was in charge on the site? So the site is established by Bodo Otto, but after that it changes hands. But the entire duration, 1777 to the end of the war, is a Continental Line hospital. So I'm sorry I can't give more information. You asked some really great questions, Kevin, but it's just stuff we don't have enough sources on to give more definitive answers. Thank you.